Hello, everyone. Welcome. I want to introduce you to someone lovely. Her name is Jen. We're going to have a conversation about the intuitive composition course.
Okay, well, I'm super happy to be here. Thanks for asking me, and I will always be happy to share my views about your course because it's been so important in my development as an artist. So, and I love your work. I also love how professional you are and also how you share who you are. But it's a very robust class. There's a lot to it. It's very well organized and also follows a sequential pattern that makes sense to my brain in terms of, getting familiar with kind of who you are, what you like, translating that small baby steps. And just one thing that kind of like really surprised me that I wasn't expecting was the how important the community became to me. While we're all from different backgrounds, different experience levels, there's this commonality, the group that I think you fostered. Well, I know you did, to be a place where people feel safe, to be maybe a little vulnerable. It takes a lot to put your work out there and to ask for help and to be able to have some of the deeper discussions that sort of bubble up as you create. So I wasn't expecting that. So that was a nice, yeah, that was a really nice experience. That was really my first kind of priority when I decided to take the class was like, I need to make sure that I get a lot out of this. Some of it is also just there's room for self-expression within it being formalized. And I think it's important to come in with an open mind, but also know that like you will have guidance along the way. And you don't have to have experience to benefit greatly from this. And you can also be very, skilled or at least familiar with the art world or have been a professional artist for years to be able to benefit. So that was kind of a neat takeaway for me, just because I've taken so many classes and I've learned some things, some technical skills and some fun things I want to, pursue, but they don't really stick with you. You sort of take it and you move on and you look for another class. So and also just how generous you are with your time, with what you give, the space you create for people to be themselves. And I think I would say I enjoy the process, but I feel like I might have just been wishing that were true. And so, and literally getting that critic out of your head, the inner critic who every step of the way is, analyzing and, kind of telling you what works and what doesn't, and to be able to get into a state where that can go away and you can create within a framework that's more freeing and open. But I think that the unique takeaway is to be able to wrap that up so that we are still, especially professional artists, we still have to have that judgment at the end, and bring our thinking, brain to us and not just the intuitive brain. And
Yeah.
so the ability to put those two together in one class, I think was surprising and a really a cool thing.